Howdy folks, how y'all doing? This is David here. I got a tad bit frustrated. I found out there's a time limit on making a video on the phone. And for me, that time limit is 33 minutes and a few seconds, whatever that may be. But anyhow, I was making a video just a little while ago and went over the time, didn't realize it, just like with the that two-parter I did with playing a CD that I got from a preacher and his wife from a gift basket. What was that, a month ago? So yeah, I got a time limit on making videos on the phone, so if I can keep them under 30 minutes, I'm good. They go over 30 minutes, yeah, I'm not going to try and do that. But anyhow, the video I talked about a few different things, plus something that Judy's been waiting on anyways, and Judy will get to that in a few minutes. You should already know, because we have just talked about this the other day. You reminded me. Plus something else you told me. We'll get to that in a minute too. But I'm doing my thing right here on this table that y'all normally see when I'm cooking food. And I'm trying to think, what was one of the things that I was talking about? The movies I gotten, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, from my wife. Got the movies from her, made a video saying, asking y'all, look, y'all give me 2 weeks. I'm trying to think, 2-3 days, it may have been 3 days later after I did that video. I had Passion of the Christ put in, and I was going to record it for YouTube, and that didn't work out with my phone angle, the TV angle. It just did not work at all. I went ahead and watched the movie. Very good movie, extremely graphic movie. Not the English version like I had originally thought, but that's okay. English subtitles along with a narrator, with the option of a narrator that's in English, so it is understandable. But it's graphic, extremely graphic. So once I get the angles and whatnot figured out between the phone and the TV here, we'll play that movie. But unfortunately, it's going to be more than 2 weeks, and I do apologize for that. Also, a few days ago, I was at a TA in, it was either New Jersey or Pennsylvania. I can't remember which, but I was at a TA, taking a break, you know, just chilling out for 30 minutes or so. Well, this TA had a trucker's chapel. So, you know, I went in, you know, I walked around for a few minutes, did what I had to do, and then get ready to leave. Well, nobody was at the trucker's chapel, but a lot of these trucker chapels, they'll have a table set up to where free pamphlets, free CDs, for anybody who wants them. So I got 6 of them. And I'll prove to you in a minute that they were all free, because it says free right here on the CD. So there was no 5-finger discounting. Some of y'all will get that, maybe. 5 of these have the same address, and that same address happens to be a P.O. box. I know, I keep looking over here. That address is the Highway Shepherd. That's, I guess, the name of the preacher or whatever. That's their title. P.O. Box 1315, Benson, North Carolina 27504. Website is highwayshepherd.org. And you'll see, absolutely free, so there's no 5-finger discounting. And there's the address with the website. Alright, that address is on 5 of these. The other one, totally different address, same city, same state. Address to the Highway Shepherd, 418 Grace Road, Benson City, Benson, scratch the city, North Carolina 27504. This one has a phone number, 919-894-7783. And on this one, website address, same thing what I just told you, highwayshepherd.org. And again, as you can see, absolutely free right there. And there's the address with the phone number and the website. So yeah, that's a couple things I was talking about. There's something else I touched on. Let me grab this here. Y'all can get an idea. This pan, this frying pan, this is actually part of some camping gear equipment that, you know, if you go camping, you take your pot and pan set, and other than, let's see, I'm trying to think what all came with it. Bear with me. 4 cups, 4 plates, 4 spoons, and 4 forks and 4 knives or something like that. The gray and blue plates that y'all see me use from time to time in the other videos, that's what those plates are. That's camping gear equipment for cooking and eating that I've gotten from Walmart. And this is part of that. And this, with this handle, you know, if you just give it a squeeze right here, that actually just folds under. Now there's also 2 boilers. The big boiler that everything fits in, the handles on it, it's got 2 sets of handles, one here, one here, And what they do, they fold. So on one side, say like right here, let's say one of those handles is right here. It folds out, which creates one handle here, and it does the same thing for the other side. That's the big boiler. The smaller boiler only has one side. And the small boiler fits inside this pan, and then all of this fits inside the big boiler, which is right there behind my head. All nice and neat and whatnot. You know what? I forgot to show you all the titles of those CDs, didn't I? Let's back up. Because I basically said all I had to say about the pots and pans anyways. Alright, I know I forgot. Oh, my bad. The title of these CDs that I picked up from that truck stop, Be First Without Being First. That's one of them. The other one, number 2, The Birds Are Still Singing. Number 3, Every House. Number 4, Living and Dying with No Regret. Number 5, The Sounds of Calvary. Another reason why I saved this one for last. And this may be the first one I play. My Sin Is Too Heavy for Me. Now, I believe this is something that everybody can relate to. Now, which leads me to another problem that I have other than the phone lining up with the TV. My CD player on AM FM radio does not work. If y'all remember last month with that other CD I had gotten from that preacher and his wife, I tried to put it in the CD player. It kept kicking out. Put it in, kick it out. Put it in, kick it out. Didn't work. Well, I tried it with one of these the other day, and I cannot get that CD player to work at all. So what I'm going to wind up doing, I'm going to do anyways, I'm going to go buy Freightliner. And I'm going to pick me up a new AM FM radio with CD player and just put it in myself. I mean, it's not hard to do. And then once I do that, I'll play one of these once a week. Oh boy, which leads me to another problem. Anyway, I got some figuring out to do. Once I get everything figured out between the TV angle, the phone angle, the time limit on the phone, CD player, I'll be doing these once a week. Y'all just got to give me some time. 2 weeks just not going to be enough time for me to figure everything out, especially with the time limit on the phone. So yeah, anybody has any suggestions, by all means, let me know. Give me some ideas, whatever. Throw it in the comment sections down below here. I am all ears, I am all eyeballs. You put it in there, I will read it. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. Now, what I was doing while talking about all those things. Let me grab something. If I can remember where I put them. There we go. This is the part Judy's been waiting on. But again, I tried doing a video a while ago. It did not work out the way I wanted because I went over the time limit. But I can still do something. Hopefully I don't go over 30 minutes. I hope y'all checking the time. So far we're almost 16 minutes in. Okay. Whew. I was at my cousin Judy's house sometime last summer, I want to say it was. Or it may have been the time before that. But anyways, she gave me a bunch of stuff. And one of those things that she gave me was 4 baggies of, if y'all, of dehydrated ground beef. That's all this is ground beef. It's just dehydrated. What she does, you know, she'll put it in the pan, brown it up, put it in her dehydrator, and then dehydrate it. And she gave me 4 packs, and basically what she said, 1 cup of dehydrated ground beef is 1 pound of ground beef. Hold on. Set this to the side. But yeah, 1 cup of dehydrated ground beef is 1 cup of basically just 1 pound of ground beef. Well, that got me some manwich sauce. I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So I took out 1 cup of ground beef, dropped it in this pan I just showed y'all. I'll show you what's left over here in a minute. And I used 1.5 cups of water. I started out with 1/2 cup. Like I say, pour your ground beef in the pan that's dehydrated. 1/2 cup of water, just kind of get everything good and wet. Set your eye burner about medium, or about 1/4 of the way, medium, low, probably closer to medium, and just keep it stirred. Just stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, and that ground beef will soak up that water. So it's soaking up the water, so I dumped in another 1/2 cup of water, so that's 1 whole cup. I stirred and stirred and stirred. That's the main reason why the time limit went out on the phone, because I was sitting there stirring and stirring and stirring and jibber jabbing all at the same time. But yeah, 1 cup equals 1 pound. 1 cup of water. I actually added 1.5 cups, but you can get away with 1.25 cups without wasting any water. Something to think about. But yeah, it actually turned out pretty good. So let's, hold on here, pull this handle back out. Yep, locks right back in. There is a richer taste in the ground beef, which was actually pretty good. Like I said, anyways, this was 1 pound of ground beef with 1 can of manwich sauce, and I probably done ate me about 1, 2, is there 4 or 5 sandwiches already? But yeah, Let's do it this way. It'd be easier to show. That's pretty much what I got left right there. And again, it actually turned out pretty good. I said just cook it long enough for all that water to soak into the ground beef, get rehydrated. 1 1/4 cup of water, you should be fine. So yeah, I had like a 1/4 cup of water too much in there. Judy, leave a comment down below on how much water you use in yours when you redo that. Speaking of Judy, I was talking to her a few nights ago. How much time we're in? 20 minutes, 21 minutes in. Alright, I got 9 minutes left. Okay. She's having to change her diet around, so she's getting rid of a lot of stuff. She done gave some to her friends and some neighbors and I guess a few other people, I guess. And she's got a bunch waiting on me. She named off a few things, and I have a feeling there's more to it than that, but one of them just happens to be the ground beef. Something else is macaroni noodles. She's got some spaghetti noodles and a lot of spaghetti sauce that I gotta go pick up because she's changing her diet. Plus, I think there's more. I'm not sure, but something tells me there's gonna be more. Judy, I guess just say what you gotta say down below. Anyhow, but yeah, that was pretty much the content of the last video that I was trying to make that got cut in half because I went over time limit. So it is what it is. Sorry you didn't see the actual cooking like I originally had planned. It turned out good. The flavor of the ground beef was deeper. There was more to it. And it turned out pretty good. So yeah. And again, like I said with this other stuff, y'all give me time, I'll figure it out. It's just going to take longer than what I originally thought. So with all that being said, we'll catch y'all folks later.